Hey guys, what's poppin'? It's your girl here, Elisa, back with a brand new video. Um, Today I'm bringing you a team builder of my first match of the, the Westeros International. Um, so yeah, we'll be versing the Vulpixes, the, Vegas Vulpixes, and their team is it's iffy. Oh wait, their team is very iffy. I feel like I think we have an alright matchup. So their team is Mega Lopunny, Grimmsnarl, Mimikyu, Rillaboom, Duraludon, and DDD Male, Inteleon, Pincurchin, Mr. Rhyme, Sandslash, and Unpheasant. So they really did bring the Gen 8 vibes to this match. So yeah, looking at it, I was like, Cresselia just sort of gets in there and does this work. If we can get Mimikyu and Grimmsnarl down, I think Cresselia just sweeps. A huge bulk with pretty decent special attack. Pretty much, this is a pretty standard Cosmic Power Sword Power set, because we are allowed those moves, the DLC moves. This one gets Cosmic Tower and Sword Power now, so I'm going to utilize that. Yeah, this is huge bulk. Moonlight, of course, to get that health back, and Moonblast is just there, just to, for that Grimmsnarl, just in case. Next we have Mega Manectric. This mon just really sweeps his team. It just goes in, it does its job. We give HP Grass for, I believe, the, that Inteleon, if it wants to come in, and that Sandslash, because, obviously, electric type moves are not going to affect it. So, I have HP Grass for that. I have Overheat. Overheat is very standard. Everyone uses it. It's just going to do huge damage to the Rillaboom and that Mr. Rhyme, if any of those want to switch in. And then Thunderbolt is Thunderbolt. It's stab. It's 90 base power. And then Volt Switch for momentum. So yeah, pretty standard. Everything here is pretty standard, I think. Next we have Tapu Fini. His special side is pretty weak, so I want to just do what I can to it. His highest is 105 in special defense, and that's Mimikyu, and he's not going to invest in there. Mr. Rhyme is the second highest, which I don't think will come. Freeze Dry isn't really going to do much to my team. So yeah. Knockoff, Moonblast, Scald, Ice Beam. This mon is really just going to get out there, get the knockoff off, and then get out. Moonblast is just very good stab. Scald, very good stab, and if it gets the burn on Lopunny or Grimmsnarl or Rillaboom or like Pincurchin, or Sandslash or Unpheasant, I'm gonna be in pretty good shape. So I really like that about this mod. And yeah, it's just huge, and yeah, I got lefties. Next we have Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn, it's going to get hazards up and then do some damage. He has huge speed. His lowest, besides Pincurchin, which is 15, is 60. So he has a huge speed gap, which I can just take advantage of. With my 40 base speed. So yeah, Rocky Helmet, like I said, huge beneficial attacker, so I'm going to be just dealing so much chip to it. Next we have Flygon. These last two spots, I didn't really know what mons to fill in. None of my mons really had good matchups, so I picked Flygon, mainly for that Fairy Dragon Steel Core. Choice Band, Earthquake, First Impression, U-Turn, Dragon Claw. Earthquake is going to kill that Pincurchin. It's going to do a good chip on the Duraludon. Yeah, a pretty good stab move, 100 base power. First Impression, Priority. Pretty good chip to everything on his team. U-turn for momentum, and Dragon Claw, stab. It's going to do some damage with Choice Band. 299 base power is nothing to scoff at. And then our last mon is going to be Scorch. Like I said, last two spots I didn't really know what to fill in because I felt like I already had my team completed. So yeah, Scorch, 248 on that HP. We're really going for a coil set here. Huge bulk. If I get one coil off, I'm sitting at like very good defense stats. And I can live a huge amount of hits. Of course, we have to stay wary of rock moves. We have to stay wary of water moves, and flying type moves. But even then, I think this mon is just going to do incredible. We have Flame Body for that low punny. Really, I am just prepping for that low punny very hard. Cresselia, Tapu Fini, Ferrothorn, and Scorch can all deal with that low punny. So, yeah, their team is terrain. So yeah, if we can break that, then we'll be in pretty good shape. So yeah, that's gonna be my team, and I will see you guys when the match starts. Or I will see you guys after the match, because that's just my style for this now. See ya. Alright, I am back with the match, guys. So yeah, he brought a very similar team to what I thought. He did bring the low punny. He did bring, they did bring the Grimmsnarl, the Mimikyu, the Inteleon, the Rillaboom, and then I was a little unsure about the Duraludon, but it did come. So that is fine by me. I had to change my Manectric's HP Grass to Flamethrower because it didn't allow me to, because I forgot it is National Dex DLC draft, so this is updated moves, including Pursuit and HP and all that stuff, so that was banned. So yeah, we are going to start off straight away. My thought process was they might lead Grimmsnarl here. I had a thought in my head that they might, or they might try and go all out with Lopunny. So I just go Ferrothorn. They're gonna lead Duraludon. We trade hazards. He's going to just switch to Lopunny, and right here, or before this turn right here, I was like, do I Leech Seed? If I Leech Seed, I could get possible chip, but that the monkey could come in, so I opt for Spikes, which are huge in this game. He's gonna Mega CC. This mon got CC, and I was like, oh, no high jump kick, because that's what I thought. So we're just gonna Gyro Ball and KO. So Ferrothorn's going to pick up the first kill of the season. So good job to Ferrothorn. Next out, we're gonna see Grimmsnarl, the first lead I thought. I looked at its moveset and I was like, oh, this mon gets Fire Punch. So I switched to Fini, who's going to take nothing. It is just going to tank this up. And I can just Moonblast here, and it's just gonna get the KO. So, Terrain Boosted Moonblast is going to kill. This was scary. I was so scared for Mimikyu, because Mimikyu can scare any team. Obviously he's gonna SD first. I knew that, so I Scald. And then I'm pretty sure this mattered. What happens right here? They missed the play. Actually, I don't think it really did matter, because I would have KO'd anyways. Because this only does 70 in the terrain. So yeah, we just luck out there, and yeah, so Rillaboom's gonna come out, so I'm gonna switch into Scorch. That's the obvious play. He's just gonna they're just gonna Wood Hammer. I thought they were banded. They were either banded or something. They were locked into a move, because this mon got Acrobatics, and I thought it was just gonna pull that thing out, and no. So it's definitely something, so I'm just gonna coil here. This mon would KO me, I'm pretty sure. So I bring out Finny, and Finny is going to tank a Scald for the boys. And I can take another, and it's just gonna go Air Slash. And I was like, dope. So we're gonna knock off that scope lens, so no crits up in here. I'm gonna switch up to Manectric on another Air Slash, which I do predict correctly. So I'm going to Mega Evolve Intimidate into Volt Switch, because I don't really need to be in for this. And Sun Scorch is gonna come out. So Rillaboom is gonna come in, and I was like, oh shoot, this thing. I switched to Manectric because I'm like, this thing could have acrobatics. And it just doesn't. So it's going to Darkest Lair, and I was like, alright, I should be able to live another. I'm faster than you, so I can do something. And then he Darkest Lair, so I'm like, alright, he's Scarf. Or their Scarf. That was unfortunate for me, but I mean, that was a good bring. Scarf Rillaboom was definitely a good play. So yeah, I'm fine with that. Manectric goes down. But this game is pretty much over. Cresselia comes in, and it didn't matter if they attacked me or not. I just Cosmic Power and sweep with the rest. So Cosmic Power twice. That's gonna do nothing. Even a crit wouldn't have knocked me out. Rillaboom's gonna come out. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna Cosmic Power again. And then I Moonlight here on the Darkest Lair just to make sure I get it. I get the attacks. Moonlight comes out. I get my HP back. That's game. Darkest Lair, it's not gonna do enough. Stored Power KOs. And Stored Power KOs again on the Duraludon because Stab 180 is kind of broken. With that defense too. So yeah, good game to my opponent. Looking back on it, I think I had an amazing matchup against my opponent. I have a huge amount of walls, and they just don't really have enough power to break through. That Lopunny did, but it died the second turn it was out, so as soon as that went down, it was sort of, the odds sort of shifted more to me, like, I'd say, by a huge amount. I think it was already in my favor, but after that, I think it was just completely in my favor. And then the Mimikyu going down was just, that was pretty much the game. So yeah, good game to my opponent, of course. But yeah, that's gonna be our first game of the season. I liked it, personally. I think it was a good game. And I hope my opponent does well in this league. I hope I do well in this league. I hope everyone in this league performs to their best ability and gets the performance that they want. Unfortunately, I was the victor here, so yeah. That's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a great day. And yeah, peace out, boys.